Hello, everybody. This is Don James Worst here with day 4, but episode 3 of my daily podcast. I had a lot going on at work yesterday, so Tuesdays sometimes I might not be able to do it. But hopefully most of the rest of the week, every week, I'll be able to do it. I'm beginning to enjoy this, to be able to get a talk here and open up about things here in America. Yesterday I got to go to a Red Sox-Rockies game here in Denver at Coors Field, and just had such a great experience, a great time. My Red Sox won. I, of course, am from here in Denver, and so I do root for the Rockies a lot of the time here, going to the games. But I love the Red Sox, and last night was just a great time. And today, not so much. The Red Sox the Rockies got their revenge today. It's like 16-3, I think, when we left. It was still going. So anyway, I have to, need to keep it to I'm hoping to 3 to 5 minutes, maybe closer to 5. Some days I haven't been able to get everything I want to hit in 3 minutes. Anyway, today I would like to talk about the MAGA cult in America. I just want to say directly, you really got some spooky shit planned, y'all. And a lot of you call yourselves evangelicals or just right-wing MAGA extremists, I guess, trying to take over America for your tax-exempt churches to force your extreme Christian idealism upon us all. Are you forgetting about our freedoms here? Our religious freedom. Think about this. Donald John Trump, he doesn't really fit into a political party, but he's obviously destroyed what used to be the Republican Party. It's now basically a fascist organization. But I'm afraid of losing a lot of our freedoms. Not just freedom of religion. There's a lot of freedoms we're going to lose with if Donald John Trump does take us over. But I have a lot of great renewed optimism for our country. We have such a wonderful example for America that we haven't had in many years. If we can continue this momentum, which I am very pleased with how we're turning things around, and it's just forever grateful to our courageous and wonderful leader we had in the White House, and continue to have until January 20th, Joe Biden. And he's done so much for us all. And unfortunately, the other side tries to paint him in such, stark terms, because they're trying to, change the dialogue from what they're doing. I would like to hit on real quick here that about how Donald John Trump and MAGA has perverted our criminal justice system. We've lost any basic fairness and justice in America for many years to come, with a 6-3 MAGA coalition in our United States Supreme Court. He's perverted our education system, trying to eliminate a lot of our education for our children. He's perverted our basic example that our American president should present for our country and our world. Let's have some respect for ourselves, people. The world is watching. He has perverted our respect for democracy. People seem to be blinding themselves and following him in his cult in their blind acceptance of fascism. They act like it's no big deal as long as Donald Trump is king. They want to make him king. It's totally un-American. It will destroy democracy. Once he tears down the safeguards that we have, the checks and balances that we have, he has very weak people. He has planned, he wants yes people. Of course, this time around, he has figured out how to beat the system and destroy us all. Basically is what he wants to do. He idolizes Adolf Hitler. It's very scary stuff, people. And the MAGA coalition just is gaga for him. It was just incredible at the RNC, the cult-like experience. I'm glad I didn't actually watch any of it. I just caught snippets of it in the news. I was not gonna insult myself as Donald John Trump has insulted all of us in America for the past 10 years. I don't listen to him anymore. I see him on TV, I gotta turn it off because of the anger and rage and hatred that he tries to infiltrate and push upon everybody here. I would like to mention that Donald Trump has threatened over half of us in America with our lives. He's talked about how he would eliminate all of his political opponents. That kind of sounds like a threat to me. And so I decided, like, it's getting close to a year ago, and I started making plans that I would be moving to Mexico if Donald Trump were to take us over in January. And I'm going to leave right after the election if it happens. But I'm starting to have a lot of confidence that maybe we can avoid this and save our country, save democracy, save the United States Constitution, save respect for one another. I'm tired of the anger and rage I get from Trumpers everywhere around the city. I have a President Joe Biden and Kamala Harris bumper sticker on my car, my Toyota Prius. I'm one of the very few people brave enough to put it there because I get a lot of the bird from Trumpers angrily racing past me or honking at me, tailgating me. So, and of course, going through Wyoming was something else. Everything's Trump signs up there, everywhere. Not a single bumper sticker or sign for President Joe Biden in the whole state. When I went up there a few weeks ago, it was, a tough experience for me. to get through up there with this kind of presentation. I even talked to their Chamber of Commerce about it up there in Powell, Wyoming. So I've just gotten to the point where I'm going to talk to people about this. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of listening to this man insult us, try to tear down our trust for education, our trust for our democracy, our trust for Congress, our trust for our United States system. He wants to just blow it all up and start over with setting his own rules. And his Supreme Court has set all this up for him and is probably working behind the scenes with him to set this up for only when he takes over, so that, Joe Biden cannot do anything with this authority yet. So it's probably their plan, So keep an eye on that. Anyway, I would like to say, you're welcome to make your comments. Please be respectful, and I promise I will do the same. And please follow Don James Worst on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Threads. And I thank you for your time, and you're welcome to follow me through the days, and I'll try to keep the podcast to maybe 5 to 7 minutes, somewhere in that range. And I have fun with some of my posts on my social media. I have I have the Heat Miser, and the Count from Sesame Street is my. He's like my program coordinator with his daily countdown with the Count, and then he's also got the word of the day. And then, so now we've worked on our staff development and brought along the Heat Miser, who gives a daily temperature report to, help us, deal with what we have to deal with every day. Thanks a lot, people, for giving me a listen, and please keep up with us. Thank you. Bye.